only portable vape charger and dual pod case. That's compatible with all the Juul devices. Whether you are working on an all-day tailgate, all-night party, if you're pulling an all-nighter for any reason, you want to make sure you're charged and full, Kite gives you 3 full charges and holds 3 additional pods. Use the promo code BarstoolFan on kitecharger.com and enjoy 30% off. It's not associated with or sponsored by Juul, but everything fits the Juul devices. So it fits, your favorite flavors, and it's sleek, it's small, it's compatible, it's easy to use. So keep charged up, keep your pods at the ready. When you go to kitecharger.com, use the promo code BarstoolFan for 30% off. Jesse McCartney, talk to him. All right. We got Jesse McCartney live in studio for FC Radio, who's fresh off of a wine walk. It's literally negative 10 degrees today.
Shout out to you for doing that.
Yeah.
Well, thank God for the wine to warm us up.
Yeah, that is true.
And I forgot my gloves and my socks, by the way.
I saw that.
FYI. So.
You did not prepare, bro.
Yeah,
that's how you know. That's how you know you've gone like Hollywood. It's
yeah.
I don't even look at the weather anymore.
See, well, I don't look at the weather either, but it's mine is based on lazy.
You're just an idiot.
Yeah.
I always check the weather by just looking out the window. So every day I'm like, that's probably about 50 outside. I'm wearing distressed pants today. I was walking to work.
Both you two are fucking idiots. It's literally
right on his knees. My ankles are falling off.
-20 with fucking wind chill.
I can't say the last time I looked at the weather. It's just not something. The weather is not part of my life.
No,
it's not something factored into daily activity. It's just
this is what you get no matter what.
Exactly.
The
summer, I don't wear shorts in the summer. I wear pants. It's I don't dress for the elements.
Dress for me.
Dress for me. I was gonna say that. I was like, well, that's just not true.
Yeah.
So I'll just stop talking.
Speaking of dress, we got you in your new video. Wasted, you were dressed fucking ridiculous.
You like that?
Yeah. I mean, it's got an 80s vibe, I guess it is.
Yeah, it's got just a bad vibe is what it is. It's like late 70s, early 80s kind of thing, and it's my friend Melissa Lynn actually did all the styling for the video, and the whole theme was just to do bad. It almost has a Mark Wahlberg B Nights kind of vibe, bad porn star.
Sure, Wahlberg here.
I think that's. Sure. I think it's
that's
Wahlberg could have stopped 9/11. We're not going to slander him on this radio show.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's definitely a tip of the hat. That video to me was the most fun I've ever had on any set. I got to play 5 different characters. One of which was, I don't know if you saw the end of the video, because I know you were watching it when I walked in. You're doing your last minute homework.
Yeah, a little bit.
Really
Squeezing it in.
But at the very end, I played drag. I'm dressed in full drag, playing a 65-year-old drunk lady.
Look at you.
Yeah, so you gotta go check it out.
The music video a little bit of lost art. I feel when we were growing up, making the video or whatever it was called, MTV.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes.
TRL. I mean, TRL. Yeah, you ran home from school.
Yeah. When a new video dropped, it was a big deal. Now what? You want to put on your YouTube or whatever. It doesn't have the same vibe.
It doesn't have the same impact it once had. I know. That's why I was trying to do something that maybe was gonna turn heads a little bit. I think the thing is now is people make videos that have the potential to go viral. Because that's all that anybody cares about.
Right.
Is this shit gonna go viral?
Well, I don't know if that's how you did it, but you did it.
That was what with that in mind. And I think now, nobody, like you said, used to be you would do behind the scenes, and everyone would get so pumped for the video. There'd be a video launch, you know.
Didn't Michael Jackson spend $5 million on one fucking music video or something? It was a different time. It was the video.
Thriller was the first one to saw
videos,
right?
The one Scream, I think it was him and Janet, was millions of dollars just for one video. But
yeah.
My ex-girlfriend in college was in your music video.
Okay.
She was a video girl I think you were a boy band when you were younger or something like that.
Yeah.
And she was there was a
I heard
scene.
about this.
Yeah, I mentioned
there's girls running down the
hill. Yeah, and she was like, ah! They're all
That's
chasing
so
after.
funny.
You jealous?
Yeah, oh yeah. I was like, man, fuck this guy. Fuck this. And then I heard leaving, and I was like, all right. Then I was then it changed yo, my girl was in Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Funny. What What a small world.
Yeah, weird, man. Weird. So you're a New York guy, obviously. Then you said you were a Giants fan.
Yeah, I grew up in New York. I grew up a Giants fan, a Yankee fan. I grew up loving New York sports in general. And then I moved to, I think it was about 16, 17 years old. I moved to Los Angeles to start, doing the whole thing. And I remained a New York fan, but all of my adult life has now been in LA.
Yeah, you just can't maintain it the same way. It's not like.
Yeah,
You know?
well, in this industry too, it's just a little bit more convenient to be in Los Angeles for what I'm doing. But I don't know. I still make it back to New York. I actually caught a game. I watched them beat up on the Bears a few Sundays ago.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, which was nice. So yeah, I still try to make it out when I can, and follow
Giants
football
fans, like, it
avidly.
must be so nice to be a Giants fan because, like, there's nothing, like, I can't chirp a Giants fan.
No,
A Patriots fan chirp anybody else
in the world.
in sports.
And almost any other fans can chirp the Giants in some way or shape or form. 'Cause
Sure.
They have had so many down years on top of the Super Bowl years, but
Yeah.
you specifically can't really say anything.
Nah, it's like, yeah.
Very weird.
But we also have, there's a kindred, like, connection with Giants because the Giants used to be New England's team.
Right.
So, like I in my whole life, I would come down to one Giants game a year with my dad because we still had season tickets to my grandmother.
No
Right.
kidding.
Because, like, he got them when
Way
Patriots
back.
didn't exist.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah.
I was always like, I hate the Giants. I hate the Jets. You guys, well, I mean, like, I don't even hate the Jets.
Why would you hate
It's
it? There's nothing
just
to fucking
like-
hate. It's just like it's rude and mean to hate the Jets.
They're there.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah.
Yeah.
I hated them in the Rex years, but now it's just like, yeah, that's a little obstacle. You're a speed bump. And I don't hate him. Kind of a nuisance.
I
Oh,
can't,
so
I can't
terrible.
say anything.
He's a
I got
Patriots
nothing.
fan. What is, he's like,
got
he's been going 90 miles an hour for the last
And I'll tell you
20
what,
years.
Yeah.
You should feel bad for me.
No, I can't do
You
it.
should feel. Jesse, I used to look so young.
Were you sweating your ass off during that game last night?
I'm exhausted from it today. I got voice is cracking. People think it's easy. I'm still tired from the Red Sox winning the World Series. I gotta do a Super Bowl. Come on.
So rough.
I can't take it.
Pity me. Pity me. I thought it was Barstool Sports that made me age. Like, I'm only 30 years old. I look like I'm 60. And I thought it was Barstool that made me age 30 in the last 10. And I've realized it's playoffs.
Winning.
It's
Playoff football.
It's the playoffs. It's every single year, every single season. I have to go on a long playoff run, and I'm not gonna go to the gym during that, which I totally do the other times, and I'm not gonna eat healthy during that. I'm just gonna order takeout food. I'm just gonna drink alcohol, and this is the product.
Are you done yet?
This is what the Patriots.
Are you done yet? I can't
This
take it.
is- It's hard. No one
That's
gets
like
it.
this guy being like, it's just fucking tough putting out like banger songs. You know,
It's tough.
it's just
It's
tough.
so rough.
It's hard work.
when you
Hit
go on
records
stage,
all
like
the time.
everybody wants to hear you sing the hits. It's like relax, okay?
Yeah.
That's a grind, man.
No, I mean, I have to say though, Kansas City made it look hard for the Patriots this
At
time.
least-
that was
at
a
least-
In the
hell
second
of
half,
a
in
game.
second half, they do even the fourth quarter. You get more specific with it, but I mean the first half
First
game,
half, yeah.
it
You guys,
was
what was it 14-0, right?
Yeah.
14-7.
They
But-
were
or
dominating
7
that first half.
I
though.
forget what it was. But I mean, Mahomes had the ball for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
That was the
The-
problem.
Nothing the Chiefs wanted to do, the Chiefs could do. Because they're playing with Belichick.
Are you
I
more
mean,
excited?
but
Are
then-
you more excited to be facing the Rams,
Oh,
or would
yeah,
you
I was
rather have
scared.
been? Yeah.
I was scared of the Saints.
Yeah.
And I'm not terrified because it's hard to be scared of anybody with Belichick and Brady. But I thought it was good. I was like, fuck, like, we lose that game. I don't foresee a scenario.
You seen a lot of bandwagon fans in LA?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's why it's
sure.
like it's tough to even. I mean, I'm gonna root my face up for them, but
yeah.
knowing that there's like this LA fan base that's just like, we're in the Super Bowl now.
You see that video?
Yeah. There's a
Oh,
video going
it's
around
ama-
of people
it's
in a
it's
bar like.
amazing how many LA fans are just like, as soon as LeBron shows up to
Everybody's
the
got the
Lakers,
purple and
everyone's got the
gold,
purple and
yeah.
gold, and like as soon as we have two teams, everyone's like, it's funny, and Chargers too, like
Absolutely.
Charger
I mean, I don't
fans the
blame
same
you,
way,
but
yeah.
it's like let's not act
Yeah.
like you guys are long-suffering fans or anything along those lines.
I mean, that video, it's like going viral. I don't know if you've seen it. It's of a bar in L.A. And I don't even know if they have the game sound on. Yeah, the game sound is
the
on.
game goes
but,
fine,
like,
and they're
no
like,
one's celebrating. It's like an overtime win, the NFC Championship on a field goal. And
Everyone's
a
like,
couple of claps. and
Yeah.
that was, woo!
Ah, cool.
It
Let's go late
was-
brunch.
Yeah. It was crazy. Like, people were, If you're faking it, I get that. If you're like,
Yeah, but at least fake it.
But at
Yeah.
least fake it.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
give
Just
it-
want people just want like a great booth at bar.
Yeah.
That's all they care about.
But
It's
also,
like, where's
like,
our booth gonna be? You
I
know?
could get. I also understand though, because from the angle it was shot, like you could see the beach, and it's just
Yeah.
it's beautiful. out
I don't
there.
blame
Like, well,
anybody.
No matter how this game went, that was still gonna be there. So
Listen, when you're on the East Coast, you're bitter, you're cold, literally and figuratively. You don't have anything fun to root for other than your team, so when it goes south, it's terrible. You live in the LA life, everything's good. I don't like being like this. I don't want to be this like bitter East Coast asshole. I'd gladly LA sellout if I could. I just gotta have hair and make hit records. Can't do those things, so I sit here in New York and watch the fucking Jets.
does that get exhausting? Like being in, I've only been to LA a couple times. Gone to a few things, and even it's cool to see everyone so pretty and stuff like that. It's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's aesthetically pleasing place.
It's a little bit intimidating.
But like does
Sell
it
yourself
frustrate
short,
everyone being
Fireberg.
so
You look great. You look great.
I don't. I know I don't. Don't come on my show and lie to me.
Could tighten up a little bit. We could tighten up.
It was I was in an Uber yesterday and I took my seatbelt off because it was so gross. The way it was just hugging me. This is disgusting. I can't look down at this. I'd rather die.
I'll risk it. I'll risk
It was
it.
like just coming through my tits, stomach
This
out.
is be
Like-
safe.
I
I'm
was like-
taking this off.
Yeah, I was like, I asked the Uber guy too. I'm like, can you just hit next pole you got?
Yeah. I mean, when we were up there, it was like, it was like, you're better looking than me, you're better looking than me. I got no shot with anybody here. No one's looking my way. It's
Besides the aesthetic of it, like I get frustrated just everyone's so positive. Like I need the anger here that you've just displayed, and
that's why I got.
It's not always real positivity.
I
though.
got
It's
plenty
like
before you.
it's not always real positivity. There's like that sort of like fake, sort of like everything's great.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like, ooh, positive energy, bro. Let's meditate.
It's like,
you
oh, you're
know?
addicted to Xanax.
Yeah.
Your
Right.
family doesn't love
You
you.
have a serious alcohol issue and your pop pills. No, it's no. I listen. I don't bag LA too bad. I do love it, and I live there, and you can figure out how to navigate the city and like find people, and there are good people there. A lot of them are from. But there are good people there. Like it is a great place to live. But look, it's a town and a place that's based on one industry for the most part, right?
Mhm.
Everyone's trying to make it in the entertainment field, and everyone's trying to get into a room with somebody, and it's competitive. It's the most competitive in the world, and so everyone's just trying to slip you their picture resume, and
100%.
it's every like prom queen from Iowa, from Texas, from around the country, and prom king, moving to one little town.
That's what's crazy.
And
is
that's
that it's
what
like,
you're seeing.
you went from a small pond. Like, yeah, you got shit in Iowa. Like now we all look like this.
Yeah.
Do you guys you like meaning singers, actors, more traditional fucking people? Are you mad at the like influencer world coming around, like Instagram famous, social media famous? It's like they don't technically have maybe the same talent level that some of you guys do.
I don't really get mad about that kind of stuff, to be honest.
See, that's
Like,
LA, man. I'd be like, fuck these people.
yeah. I mean, it's whatever. Like, you gotta, go get, go get that check. I get it. Like, it's all about, what you can do to carve out a niche for yourself. And in this day and age, yes, some people are way more shameless than others.
Yep.
And I don't give a shit. I don't watch it. I don't need to watch it.
Right.
But I get it. I mean, in this generation too, we're in such a this generation is all about sharing and content, and I mean,
Can make it that way.
that's just like we're in that new age, that new world. So for me though, like I think at the end of the day, if you're turning out good product, whether it's music, whether it is social media based, I don't know, but if you're turning out something that is really great, it usually does sort of rise to the top, whether it's a movie, an independent film that you made, or a great song. Like, people will find it because people, I think, in their heart of hearts still do care about great art,
Here's what we're
great
gonna-
stuff.
We're gonna clap. You're gonna put us on a song.
Sure.
So we'll bring We'll bring like the social media
I like how
crowd.
this started with Jess. Like, yeah, everyone's always trying to get in. Anyway, we're gonna get a song with you now.
Yep. We just like auto-tune us up a little bit. Like I could rap a little bit. You can maybe sing a little bit.
Cool.
And then we'll bring like the social
And
media
then we'll have
crowd.
you run down field, and
We'll
your
recreate it.
girlfriend chase you.
There we go.
There you go.
Down. I'm telling you, just something to think about. I know that you got like your new sound, but like, maybe we're the part of the new sound.
Totally.
I'm done with podcasts. I'm over this shit.
Yeah, let's
So
go.
I guess I'll become a
going.
musician. That
Yeah,
works
come
for
on.
me. I don't have a
Listen,
lick
I
of
just want to
talent,
be.
but
I just want to be on
I don't
a
have talent
song.
either. So
You're not talented. Period. I just want to be on a song. I mean, you got a couple songs that people are gonna listen to until the end of the time.
We hope so.
Straight up.
I hope
right?
so.
I mean,
I'm counting on it.
what's your favorite song of your
My
hits? Let me
own?
say, yeah. You know, some people resent like their hits or the ones on the play encore. But, like, what's
One of my favorites is a song that I did with T-Pain called Body Language,
Yep.
which was a real fun one.
I mean, what an easy,
Um,
fun answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the song with Pain.
Yeah.
that would
was
be my
a good
favorite.
one. That was a good one.
How about T-Pain going on Twitter yesterday?
What was he saying?
I missed it. What did you do?
Man, use music in porn anymore.
Oh yeah, I saw that. He likes to get the rhythm and porn. He needs the music.
T-Pain's going a whole new direction. I mean, body language fits.
Yo,
Let's so body
body
language.
language should be behind a porn.
That'd
Well,
that'd be a great porn sound.
Right?
Sure.
So Kira used to work on this podcast with us. She used to be a third co-host. So we got fingers in the porn industry. Well, that was I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. We got connections in the porn industry. We'll talk to us about body language next show.
If you auto-tune us up, and we were to be on body language, like then we would be a part of like the
Oh,
immortal
you'd
hit.
crush it.
Like, sorry, T-Pain.
Yeah.
Body language 2.0. KC Radio.
We'll plug you guys in.
Yeah, and body language is one that's gonna.
Mine
forever.
even that was my breakup song. So
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I don't when I listen to songs. I don't always focus on the lyrics. So
When he
leave
says
it.
always, he means ever.
Clearly.
It was. I like just listen. I broke up with a girlfriend when I was like 20. I like listened to that all the time, and it was just like leaving was what I focused on. It didn't really focus on the rest
Body
of it.
language part, yeah.
But it was like I was like, oh, once I finally got it, I was like, wait, that's what her new boyfriend's saying like about me. Like
Yeah,
that's
right.
it's both of our songs
There you go.
for the same girl.
Beautiful Soul just speaks to me.
That
man.
song,
It's
like,
just-
it's the only song that, like, really I will never not be able to play. Like, I have to. That's like I can always change my set list here and there, but Beautiful Soul, because it was my debut, like the first song anyone ever heard. It's the song that put me in the living rooms of every family in America, every 12-year-old girl who was like in 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade.
Mhm.
That was the song that they
Right,
heard, you know.
right.
So like that, like tonight we have a show at PlayStation Theater, and I've always toyed around with like moving that song in or out or later in the set or
People
earlier
would
in the
just
set.
riot.
And you just can't do it. You just can't do it. So
see, what's interesting about you and like any of the guys who kind of came up in that era early
Mhm.
on, young,
yeah,
is now that 12-year-old girl who's in 8th grade,
yeah,
it's like a 35-year-old woman or whatever who's
Yeah.
like. But in her mind, when she goes to that concert, she wants to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
You
if
wanna
she doesn't
feel
hear
it.
that song, she's gonna be. She'll tear your face off. You
Yeah.
know, to watch the crowd go from what they were to 30 years old or whatever.
the
now
energy
it's-
is so crazy when they hear that da 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 dun dun. Like, they go
Mhm.
nuts. All the iPhones come out.
Yeah.
You know they're.
You like that though, right?
It's,
I mean,
of course.
yeah.
How can I not like it?
That's what I'm saying. But I always ask anybody who has a hit song, hit TV show, character, whatever, and you kind of fall into that. Sometimes people are like, no, I don't want to play it. But
No, do
you play a chord like that, and everyone goes, "Wow, that's awesome!" Whether it's now, then, whenever. You
That
know?
song really is the reason I was able to do anything else in my career, had any other hit songs, because that sort of put me on the map. So to sort of like put your nose in the air to a song like that would be insane. Like you have to play, you know.
Did you go through a phase where you kind of resented it? Like we just had
Yeah,
Mark up
maybe
here,
when
he
I was
talking
like
about
in
that.
my early 20s and I was trying to like, I was trying to edge up a little bit, or I just didn't want to like sing the song. I'd been singing it for 5, 6 years at that point, and I was just like, yeah, and I wanted to do other things and try other things, and maybe for a while I didn't play it all the time. When Leaving came out, it was all about leaving and body language, and I took more of like a rhythmic urban turn, and I was doing more like urban music at the time and working with with other urban artists. And Beautiful Soul was not like, but at this point, everything's come full circle, and there's like a nostalgic quality to that song now that and those 35-year-olds are the ones that are like buying shit now. So and buying tickets, so you got to play that song for 'em no matter what. But it's cool because the lead fans and the body language fans and the girls that came up in that era are in college. And I've been doing last year. How many colleges did we do last year?
Well,
50 universities around the U.S. And it's insane. Like the college market and business is crazy right now. We have another 15 schools coming this spring, and they sort of came up in that era. So the demographic is pretty wide. You have girls that are 18, 19, 20 years old, all the way up to their early 30s. So it's pretty wild.
You've done it right then, man.
Yeah,
It's
buddy.
like pretty much everybody's listening to my shit. So, so the new video is Wasted.
Yeah.
That's out now. Catch it on YouTube.
Yeah, catch it wherever you find music, I guess. Yeah.
And what else you got next?
The tour. So I'm just on tour right now. The Resolution tour out in Dallas a couple weeks ago, and we have our show tonight here in New York at the PlayStation Theater, and then we're moving on to Boston.
There you
Okay.
go.
There you go. Boston's a sold-out show.
Gonna be a party
Yeah,
time.
I'm sure everyone will be so hungover from Super Bowl.
Where you there?
I mean, from the AFC Championship. I'm playing at House of Blues in Boston,
what
which is one of my favorite House of Blues in the country.
It's so awesome.
Yeah.
I played it once.
Yeah, we know.
I played it a couple times.
Yeah.
We did like a blackout tour, like way back in the day,
Yep.
and I would have to dress up. It was just like EDM stuff, and
Yeah.
I would have to dress up in mascot costumes and go stage dive.
A little bit different
You a
from-
stage diver?
No, I'm not a stage
Let me
diver.
tell you what, don't become one.
Yeah.
My
I have a
shoulders
couple
don't
buddies
right.
who are huge, like metalheads, and they're like
Really?
punk heads, and they go stage diving, and they come with broken noses.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff, and
well, because
not for me.
when we would do it, it would be, it was like a college thing, so it would be a college EDM fest. So like it would be a lot of drunk 18-year-olds in
Yep.
front. I'm 6 feet tall, 220 pounds. They can't catch me.
No.
So I would jump, and I've always described it as like a plane crash through a forest. Like it would just be the 747 taking out these trees of women, and every time our like producer
just
would be
plowing
like,
them over.
Yeah,
that's
you
great.
gotta go jump again. I'm like, dude, I can't do it again. I can't
He
do it
plows
again.
through them. That's if he stayed there. A lot of times it's
Yeah, sometimes they just
down,
move.
flat on
Right.
the ground.
That's amazing.
It's I don't recommend stage diving. It's not a good time.
Now stay on stage, sing,
Yeah.
look pretty.
That's it.
That's the method.
So
right
I
there.
finished this tour in like mid-February, and then I'm gonna get back in the studio and try to finish this album, and I'll be touring probably a lot of 2019 as well. So a lot of
Awesome,
big
man.
music for me.
Awesome.
Check it
love,
out.
Love
Jesse
Wasted.
McCartney.
Check out the video. Too.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Awesome.